Chris and Company Films, now shooting with a flip camera. Ladies and gentlemen, our world is about to end. May 21st, 2011. So call now, and we will convert you today. I'm mad, guys. Let me tell you why. So, my school is doing this bike riding, like, club, you could say. And I was out riding at Balboa Park, and I saw these 3 buses, and on the bus it said, "The Bible says so. The world is going to end May 21st. Now look, I'm Christian. It really ticks me off when Christian organizations drive around in a bus that says the world's gonna end. And so, I'm gonna tell you how they're presenting the information, their reasoning for the world's end, and I'll tell you what I think about it. Okay guys, so, I have the website up. It's, ebiblefellowship.com/May 21st. Judgment Day, all that stuff, and I'm gonna read you their reasoning for the end of the world. There's some Bible verses it's claiming says that one day is as 1,000 years. And that the world was created in 7 days, like it says in the Bible. So you take that, so now you've got the number 7,000. So now that we have the number 7,000, we go to Noah's Ark, which was, they're claiming, 4,990 BC. And they're claiming the fall is on year 2011. Now the reason of that is because 490 plus 2011 equals 701. 701? What? I thought you just said 7,000. You're right. 0 doesn't count for some reason, so you gotta subtract that 1. So now you're at 7,000 years exactly. So if you do all that math, that gives you the date 2011. But wait a second, Judgment Day is May 21st. Let's see how they got that. Genesis 7:11, in the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, and the 17th day of the month. The same day were all the fountains of the great deep broken up, and the windows of heaven were open, yada yada. What? Okay, so now we've got Noah. Okay, so it just happens that the church age began on May 22nd. Then the churches changed it to May 21st. Okay, I'm sorry. This is really weird. So apparently, because we took that 7,000 and then Noah's, like, the flood date and all that stuff, and then there's some other special date that's May 20th. So pretty much, guys, the world's gonna end May 21st, 2011. Okay, so that's how they got the date, May 21st, 2011. I think that's kind of fake. Here's some stuff that I know that I'm like 90% sure is true because got it from pretty reliable sources. The first step of information. This I'm just taking from what I know. So, we're currently in the year 2011. We started 2011 years ago. So then how do we know that exactly 4,990 years before that Noah's Ark had the flood and stuff? If we knew that date, why don't we just add 2011 to that date, and instead of being in the year 2011, we'd be in year whatever number that is. See, so I really don't think that date, 4,990 BCE, or BC whatever, is real. It just doesn't seem right, because if we actually knew what that date was, why is our current year 2011? So that's the one thing that I think is not true about this. The second thing is, the Bible is not a code. You can't just look at the scriptures and the dates and what they say and deduce that... Deduct? Yeah. You can't just deduct that the world's gonna end this year, on May 21st. That's just not true. And last, I've got a Bible verse to throw at those guys, proving them wrong. It just may take me a while to find it, so hold on a second. So I've got my Bible out, and here's what it says. This is Matthew 24, verse 36. No one knows about that day or hour, not even angels in heaven, nor the Son, but only the Father. Enough said. So pretty much what these guys are claiming is they know the date in which the rapture will happen. And the rapture is when Christians are pulled up into heaven, and for 7 years crazy stuff happens on earth. I really don't know exactly what happens, but I know it's like 7 years, it's the end of the world. I really don't know that much about the rapture, but that's not what I'm here to tell you about. What I am here to tell you about is that the world is not ending. You just heard me say that Bible verse, only God knows the day. And those people are claiming that they know the day. Just because they did some tricky math calculations and put it on a van, and that makes the date May 21st, 2011. I hope no one found this offensive, and that you guys enjoyed the video, the information, all that stuff, and that you guys aren't as worried anymore, because the world is not going to end. I'm going on a road trip in a few weeks with my parents and my brother and sister, and we're going to go see some colleges, we're going to go to Magic Mountain, we're going to do some bike rides, fun stuff like that. Oh, I'm also going horseback riding. Yeah, cool stuff like that. I'm going to be using this new flip camera that my mom got me, and I'm going to be documenting the trip and post it on YouTube. So if you guys are interested how my spring break trip goes, make sure you subscribe and keep checking my channel.